Hi guys, and welcome to the 15th year, Banished, early spring. And when I left you last time, we've just done some construction. It's gone along. We've managed to get a couple of houses in, the extra farm pastures in, and we are now continuing along down that line. Orchard, red mulberries is the only option at the moment. Still don't want to make a decision on that. Not sure if I got sufficient people. But let's slow it down and we'll have a look around and see what we've actually got. So we do have a standard pasture. The other pasture was end of last year was done. I don't need workers on those. I have no animals to put in there. In fact, I think population wise, don't have any spare. I did change the crops around at the end of the last one, so we're okay there. 20 homes, 19 families, and 52 citizens, so we're pretty well okay for population wise. Those 3 houses are done. See if I can stick one in. I want it there. We want to keep them crossed to the side. Decisions. I'll leave it and think about it. Population over that way wouldn't be a bad idea. In the central town district. That would probably be the better location. Let's get rid of that storage area. Let's put it in there. Okay, get a few more houses in there. Not sure whether I should have left that one right up the end there, sticking out, but we'll work it out. Okay, so where we are, normal speed going now. Let's select some resources, get some more gathered. Particularly interested in stone. Stone is my biggest, so we'll take all those. There's a good area for them to store it, so that's not too bad. I do have 276 of food still remaining. It is early spring, so the crops will be going in, so I did survive quite nicely. 167 firewood, so that's okay. We're doing okay. Pity I can't build a road up to the top of those hills. It'd be quite cool to stick something up there. With the one fisherman. No labourers available, just the builders. So once they finish their crops, then they'll be able to duck out and do stuff. Beautiful. So that one's in. So those pastures are ready. Hopefully I've got stuff to trade. Logs are low. Yep. That's understandable. We've just chopped a whole pile up. Now the only reason of course they are reading low some of this stuff, well firewood for example is low because we just emptied it all out, is because I have settings pretty high. It expects you to maintain a fair bit there. Late spring, just doing okay. Must look one day to see what each person consumes, so that we can actually see that the person working producing food is producing sufficient for himself and others. Hide coats, yeah, clothing's pretty high. Just stay with the leather for the moment. Still got kernels there, still producing that oil. Blacksmith's at his max. There's iron tools, well no, not yet. And that hostile construction, there's no resources over there to get it working anyway, get it built. Drop the construction resources there, because if I get a pile of nomads come in, I really want to be able to house them straight up. Nothing in the pastures. Nobody working in the orchard, which is good. And here comes our boat. And let's have a look. Suits. Oh, how boring. But we'll always get a couple, like I said. Might as well just make sure that they come back. $20 each, and we'll give them some hide coats to take away. Some nice warm coats. Send him on his way. Okay. Late summer, and off he goes. Crops are coming in. They're doing okay. Going to set up a big farming area later on. It will be on the other side of the river as this city starts to develop. But we're going okay at the moment. 21 homes, 21 families, and 53 citizens, 39 adults. So really they are all families housed. With the little bees, watching them from my position as God above them. Late autumn. Pop a couple of houses out here. Got to keep them living reasonably close to where they work. Makes them more efficient when they get up and go. Remember, they always have to go home for lunch or something of the kind. So if they've got a long way to go, then it takes them a long time to move around, and their productivity is less. So if you can keep them living close to where they work, then of course they're going to be more productive. Few places reaching its limits. Blacksmith and the oil had reached its limit. Hospital still available for a doctor whenever we are ready. And it's now winter. 686 of logs, 243 of firewood, 382 of food sitting there. Everybody should be, dropped just then, should be pretty well getting close to being stocked up, and we should make it through this winter quite nicely. Stone is very low, we're down to 0 stone. So that's going to have to be a priority. There they go off there gathering stuff. And when you do set an area for a gathering, they do go to the furthest point and work backwards. So always bear that in mind. Just because you select a large area, they're not going to get the closest. Okay, so that's the 15th year, and I'll see you next year. Bye guys.